What's up, gentlemen? So I've got a question for you. How much time do you think guys like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Joe Rogan spend worrying about what you think of them? They don't give a fuck what you think or I think. They're too busy and worried and focused on doing what they need to do to move their life, their business, their career, and what they want, their agenda forward, which I personally find incredibly inspiring. The truth is, gentlemen, we only have so much capacity and mental bandwidth to care about anything. And if you are spending a portion of this time worrying about what other people are thinking about you, you're not using that part to do what you need to do, which is kick ass, be awesome, and dominate life. Gentlemen, today what I want to do is actually go over a few tips and tricks that I used for me in order to stop caring what other people think of me. So all these tips and strategies are things that I have used in order to help facilitate my personal growth, development, and not worrying so much about what other people think of me. The first tip I will give you, and the thing that truly changed my perspective on myself, was surrounding myself with better people. You've heard the saying, find your tribe. A tribe is essentially people that are like-minded or moving in a similar direction as you. And the amazing thing, when I actually tapped into my tribe with the Menfluential Conference, with Antonio Centeno, and surrounding myself with other like-minded entrepreneurs, all of a sudden, all the negative feedback that I got from these other small-minded people that I'd been surrounded by the majority of my life, all of a sudden, they didn't matter at all. When you surround yourself with people that have similar goals, ambitions, and drive, motivation, all of a sudden, you stop worrying less about the outside world, because these people are there to motivate you, to help uplift you, and are going to make you feel incredible about yourself. Which brings me to the second way that you're going to care less about what other people think of you, and that is be more careful who you ask for feedback or advice. Let me give you an example of what I mean. All right, say you want to upgrade your style. You go shopping, you watch Alpha M videos, right, and you're like, damn, I look sexy, right? And then you go ask your friends who are boring, who are basic, who are small-minded when it comes to their style. And if you're like, yo, what do you think? What are they going to do? They're going to laugh at you. They're going to make fun of you. But if you go to your friends who are also into style, they're going to be like, yo, Brian, you look incredible, dude. Maybe you want to be an entrepreneur, right? You got an idea for a business. Who are you going to go ask for advice or their opinion? Somebody that's worked a 9-to-5 job who has a 401k, who has never taken a risk in their life? But social media, let's talk about the elephant in the room, because this is the place at which you put yourself out there, and then you're going to get a ton of feedback from people that you know, some of them you don't know, some of it's good, some of it's bad, some of it's absolutely horrible. So what do? Do you stop posting on social media? I say no. Learn to tell a better story. It's all about the power of developing an incredible personal brand. And the beautiful thing with social media, you can completely craft the narrative. You get to choose exactly what you say, what you do, and what other people see. So my boy Hamaz Khan did a class over at Skillshare, today's video sponsor, that is incredible. And it is going to help you develop a better personal brand. The class is called Do Things, Tell People, the Power of Personal Branding. Bottom line, if you have a Facebook profile, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube channel, Snapchat, like if you are on social media at all, you need to take this class. It is not only going to help you tell a better story, it's going to help you articulate your value proposition. Like, I cannot stress how important this class is. He talks about how to develop and choose your social mix, not to mention like how to engage with people. Gentlemen, this class is so freaking good, and it is free. For the first 1,000 of you who hit that special link and sign up, guys, you're going to get a 1-month free trial to Skillshare. Do you know how I talked a little bit earlier about find your tribe? Skillshare is my tribe, and it's probably yours. If you are a creative or curious person, Skillshare has what you need in order to explore interests, not to mention like deepen your knowledge in others. Skillshare literally has thousands and thousands of inspiring classes, and the thing that is really different about Skillshare is the instructors, the people teaching the classes. They're people that have actually done it, that are doing it, that are in there, that have learned, that have expertise, and they are there to share their knowledge and to help you reach your potential. The thing I love so much about Skillshare is the diversity of the courses and classes and topics that they have. Everything from photography to illustration to freelance to web development to UX design, not to mention marketing, entrepreneurship. Guys, they've got something for everyone. everyone. Skillshare classes are a combination of video lessons and like class projects. And the cool thing, guys, most courses or classes are actually about an hour long. Some are less, some are a little bit more, but each of the classes and courses are broken up into little bite-sized pieces. And so it pretty much fits any lifestyle or time constraint. Skillshare is curated for learning, meaning there are no ads, right? And they're always adding new incredible premium courses. It's a huge no-brainer. When you're a Skillshare member, guys, you get unlimited access, unlimited curiosity, scratching, like creative juices flowing. It's incredible. Skillshare, honestly, is the best, period. And right now, like I said, if you're ready to give it a try for free, if you hit that special link for the first 1,000 of you who do and sign up, you're going to get a 1-month free trial to Skillshare. Free! Gentlemen, it's free as in like $0 dinero. Like that offer, like it's like free. So it's free. You have absolutely nothing to lose, except if you don't hit that link, you're going to lose out on the 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Guys, hit the link, sign up today, and then what I want you to do immediately is take that course that I talked about. The next thing that helped me tremendously in terms of not worrying so much about what other people think of me is defining my values and then aligning my life accordingly. And what I mean by this is figuring out what matters to you. What matters to you? What is your personal value proposition? Not your mom's, not your dad's, not your weird Uncle Barry's, yours. And then align your life accordingly. This includes your friends, your career, your family, your relationship, what you consume in terms of content. Guys, you gotta stop blowing smoke up your ass, right? Don't say that you wanna be successful, but then you go out and party every weekend. Don't say that you want a super healthy, happy relationship, but you are like obsessed with like looking at girls or porn or whatever. Like, you gotta be honest. Align your life with your personal value proposition. And the interesting thing that happens when you align your values with your lifestyle, you start to feel a lot better. And you don't have a lot of those negative thoughts or negative feelings because you're not around the negative people and you're doing and living the life that you want. The next tip that's gonna make you feel a whole lot better about yourself and not worry so much about other people is when you finally own your flaws. We all have flaws, you know, and this is something that you shouldn't run from. You need to embrace them. Now, you want to improve them, you want to try to modify them or fix them, that's fine. But own them. Don't try to act like you're perfect. You gotta stop acting like you're perfect or you don't have any insecurities. Gentlemen, own your flaws and then talk about them. If you start sharing your vulnerabilities with people, it's amazing how liberating this is. One of the best things I ever did for me was cry on YouTube. I'm telling you, you should try it. Maybe not on YouTube, but it's okay to share your emotions and express them and let people know when you're dealing with something. You know, it's incredibly liberating if I'm being completely honest. We spend so much time and energy putting up a wall or a facade that everything's good, everything's fine, that we're stoic, that we're great. But if you just own your flaws, you admit that you've got issues, you've got problems, and then you're open about them, guys, it's like next level. Next level in terms of just feeling good about yourself because you finally are able to let your guard down. And the other incredible thing is that when you're actually vulnerable, people connect with you more. You're going to develop deeper relationships. You're going to have better connections. It's amazing. The next thing that helped me not worry so much about other people and what they thought of me is forgiving myself for my past failures and fuck-ups. You know, we spend a lot of time and energy like thinking and harboring a lot of like angst and anxiety about things that we can't change. And when you finally own the fact that, you know what, I fucked some stuff up, it's okay. When you finally forgive yourself for not being perfect and messing things up, gentlemen, things get a lot better. And you worry less about other mistakes that you're gonna make in the future, which you will make if you're actually trying and striving. And this is something else I wanna talk about in another strategy that I use, and that is worst case scenario. Let me give you an example, all right? Say there's some spicy senorita you've been looking at, you've been thinking about, and you're like, I wanna go up to her, but what if I get rejected? Think about it. What is the worst thing that can happen? She can say no, she can dump a drink on you, she can kick you in the balls. Will you be okay if the worst case scenario happens? If the answer is yes, I will live, do it. One of the best things that ever happened to me was when I was bankrupt, broke, my businesses collapsed, I was driving a beer cart. It was honestly one of the best things for me because up until that point, I was so scared. I was so worried about the worst case scenario that when it actually happened and I'm like, all right, I'm still alive. I'm still awesome. I just don't know what I'm going to do next. It was the best thing that happened because for the first time in my life, I wasn't scared. I wasn't worried about failing because I failed. People that don't try, don't strive, don't want anything better for themselves, they don't fail because they're safe, they're comfortable. But if you are somebody that truly wants to experience the most that life has to offer, guys, you've got to be willing to be uncomfortable. You've got to be willing to try and step outside of your box. And if you're not failing, gentlemen, this means, and this tells me that you're not trying. Your dreams aren't big enough. You aren't really going for it. You're staying a little bit safe, oftentimes because you're worried about what other people think of you. Gentlemen, you got to stop it. You are amazing. The sooner you realize it, the better off you are going to be.